After each public meeting that lasts more than 15 minutes, the staff sits down to talk about what happened at that meeting and how it could affect the public in the town of Avon. This simple, quick recap is designed to give you insight into what happened without needing to listen or watch the entire meeting. However, if you would like to view or listen to it in its entirety, they are available on the Town of Avon's website at avonindiana.gov.
What's up, Town of Avon? This is Angel Gino, the Marcom specialist here at Town Hall. And today I'm with
Ian Loera, the senior planner for the Town of Avon.
And today we're going to be talking about the Plan Commission meeting that happened on January 22nd, which happened last night. Ian, you want to take it away?
Sure. It was a relatively short meeting. We didn't have too much on the agenda, but being that it was the first Plan Commission meeting of the year, we did have our election of board officers. The president and vice president of the Plan Commission remain the same. So Catherine Ransberg is the president and vice president is Paul Guckenberger. Additionally, they appointed a member to the Board of Zoning Appeals. That also remained the same. They appointed Paul Guckenberger to the Board of Zoning Appeals. And we approved minutes for December, and we had two continuances on the agenda. We continued MAPP 2314 Harper Estates. That's a major subdivision primary plat for 29 single-family lots. That's happening on 611 North County Road 800 East. So that's Dan Jones there, just north of, what is that there, CVS. And that property zoned R1. They requested a continuance. They're still working on the access plan to be coordinated with the Dan Jones widening project that's happening there. Additionally, they're waiting on elevations to be reviewed. So I plan to do that today. And then we also had DPR 2013 C-Store. That's located at 1137 North Avon Avenue. That's a development plan for a gas station and a convenience store. They still need to make some significant revisions to their plan there, so they asked for another continuance. The item that we did hear at that meeting was MAPP 2317 Village Place Townhomes Primary Plat. This has been in the process for a while. They went through a rezone last year, and they are now seeking to subdivide that property. So they're seeking to subdivide it, or they were seeking to subdivide it into 80 single-family attached lots. So that's townhomes, 80 townhomes. It's 11 acres, and it's on 900 East, just north of Costco. So they had 3 waiver requests along with that. It was a waiver request for street and right-of-way width. There's a hammerhead turnaround that needed to be waived, and just a single access for that. So all of those waivers were approved by the Plan Commission. We had extensive discussions with our legal counsel and with our town manager regarding the roads, and they approved all of the waivers and ultimately approved the plat. So that should be moving forward. Their next steps are to go to a pre-construction meeting to complete their final plat, and they also will need to pull permits as well. So that's all we had there.
All right. So going back to, I'd say the 2 items on the agenda that were continued. Mm-hmm. How many times, if people are curious, how many times could a petitioner request for a continuance?
So the rules of procedures for the Plan Commission allows for the petition to be continued for 6 months. Now, the Plan Commission does have the option to waive their rules of procedure at any point, but the rules do say 6 months. So DPR 2013 is quickly approaching that. Yeah. So they need to get their revisions in as soon as possible.
So what are the rules in order to waive an item, like for the 6 months?
Sure. So they're granted 1 continuance by right. Mm-hmm. So their first continuance, they automatically get it. It doesn't have to be approved. And any continuance thereafter is up to the discretion of the Plan Commission. The Plan Commission will typically approve those because we want to work with the petitioners to get the revisions that we need. So it's very commonplace for them to continue it as much as necessary.
All right. So with MAPP 23-17. Sorry, I'm looking at the paper. How many waivers can a petitioner ask for? If there is a limit, how many?
Sure. There are no limits. You can waive as many design standards, but waivers are discretionary. So it's really up to the Plan Commission whether they do or don't want to approve them. And there's some criteria that the Plan Commission must base their decision on. So you can't just, haphazardly ask for a bunch of waivers. And the Plan Commission historically is not in favor of waivers, right? They're of the opinion that we have a zoning ordinance for a reason, and the petitioner needs to meet those standards. So when a petitioner does ask for a waiver, they need to provide some serious justification as to why they are unable to meet the standards of the ordinance.
Thank you, Ian.
Yeah.
All right. So one last reminder, the Avon Community Garden plot registration is now open. There are 15 plots available this season to rent out. Registrations will stay open until plots are filled. Registered gardeners will gain a variety of benefits, which includes free gardening education courses each month. Each plot is $30 and a max of 2 plots per person. The located community garden is in the field closest to Country Road 625 on the west side of Avon Town Hall Park, with an easily accessible walking path from Parkside Church of Nazarene.
That's cool. I didn't know that was happening.
Well, you might register.
I
Get the
might.
15
I really
slots.
might. Have you done much gardening?
No, I do not have a green thumb, so all plants die in my hands.
When I was in college, I did a gardening internship. I did like community garden. I taught people how to garden, and I would go out and like lead these garden workshops at a community garden. So.
That's pretty cool. You know it's bad when I have a succulent that has died.
What? Those are the easiest to keep alive.
Exactly. That is why I stay away from plants. Anyways, no question for you today, Ian. Okay. I won't put you on the spot.
No fun questions. All right.
I hope everyone has a great day. Stay warm, stay safe. Don't forget to smile. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.